we really can't avoid it, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's trending right now. Everybody's eyes is on it. The Aaron Hernandez documentary that's on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. If not, for anything else, but just to be aware.
Can I pour a drink behind this?
Go ahead, you need to. You might need to.
I'm gonna pour a drink behind this.
My brother gonna pull up right now. Man, it was some revelation in this shit. I'm gonna say off top though, I hate that this brother ain't alive to tell his side. I hate the fact, make sure I say this shit. I hate the fact that we get Aaron Hernandez documentary. We get a surviving R. Kelly. I hear we finna get a Russell Simmons documentary. You know eventually they finna give us a Bill Cosby. But I ain't got no goddamn Harvey Weinstein, the super Hollywood producer. I ain't got no shit on him. I ain't got no shit on Kevin Spacey. I haven't seen a Netflix documentary on the coach from Penn State. They might have done a 30 for 30 on it, but I need to
touch the white boy that
they touched the gymnastics team. You're not
the Michigan State
doctor.
What about the actor? Then he had some problems or something.
Which one you getting at? See, I mentioned Kevin Spacey. Yeah, that's so we gotta stop this. It seems like they really do this shit. They did the same with OJ. OJ got the goddamn OJ had 30 for 30, and OJ that had the Netflix
Fox series. A Fox series.
Yo, that was Fox that did that.
FX. It was an FX.
But you know what's so crazy about the OJ? You remember when we were little when that stuff came, and we was all, OJ innocent.
Because that's what I remember. You remember?
Yeah.
We were in school, and our parents, teachers. Pretty much all our elders were telling us to say that he was innocent because they were looking at black and white.
Man,
OJ did this shit.
I was bad because they stopped me from watching the Rockets and Knicks.
I was pissed about that shit too. That was
that
show the Bronco ride.
Time.
But with all that said, man, this Aaron Hernandez shit is really heartbreaking because it shows a young man who was troubled, who needed help from the jump. It was eye-opening to me, at least, because I thought when the shit went down, I thought maybe he had some gang involvement, and that man grew up in goddamn better neighborhood than I grew up in. Shit, that motherfucker had his mama and had his dad. But that's the thing, folks think when you have mama and dad, that everything just cool. But that shit might not be cool.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
From what I got from the documentary, things didn't really go straight at him until he lost his daddy.
Exactly, that trauma. Yeah. That trauma of losing a parent, man. Even though they talk about his dad and maybe putting his hand on his mama and shit like that, the man still loved his father. His father seemed like the Rock, but also the man being in the closet. Yeah. I hadn't heard that shit.
Me neither. I didn't know that.
I hadn't heard that part. You know what I'm saying? And with that said, as somebody who had, my niece is gay. And I'm very proud of my niece for being openly gay, and we in Mississippi. Okay? Right. You talk about the Bible Belt. You talking about some shit. It's hard to be gay in Mississippi. So I'm very proud of my niece for having the courage to be who the fuck she want to be, being who the fuck she is. And if that shit had any effect on Aaron Hernandez murking motherfuckers, that shit trash. And we can't forget about the CTE. Hey. Yeah. Man, it's just so much shit, man.
It was definitely it did catch off guard, the documentary. Cause like I said, when they brought up the homosexual stuff, I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, damn, for real? Cause you would never get that from a guy like him. You know what I'm saying? Star football player. I mean, before his death, before this documentary, it was possibly people talking about he had gang ties.
That's what I said.
And it wasn't none of that. It was just a child a child that grew up. His father passed away. His mother, because of probably what the relationship stemmed from the father and the mama, she really didn't show that love that she should have showed when the father died.
Yeah, he said somebody
moved on. She moved on a little time after that.
To her sister husband or something.
Exactly. So
but she took her sister?
I guess it was, because that's what they said in the documentary. Said the man
it was something
had moved in with Aaron though.
that shit fuck you up now.
And the mix with that they say he did have a little bit of a temper on him, you know what I'm saying? Because some of the stuff they say he did, like the double murder in Boston, they say I don't man mess around and spill the drink on him. He went and go murder 2 guys. And I found it kind of fascinating that they didn't even think Hernandez did. He was like not even on the radar for those 2 murders.
But even before that, you saw the shit in Florida.
Yeah, the Florida
when he was
thing.
in Florida.
But see, they covered that up.
Yeah. He had allegedly shot a motherfucker down there.
The same guy that was with him for the double murder. He's supposed to have shot him in Florida. And they came back to get him later on. Not really, because he got off for the double murder. He didn't
but see, that ties into something kind of sort of what you were talking about with the fuck the NCAA, where they just focus on money.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't giving a fuck about these kids, man. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, this obviously a troubled kid, and that CTE fucking with him too, because if you watch the whole thing, you see by the end of it, they show that man brain. And that man, a normal brain compared to his brain, looks totally fucking different. So when you add all that shit up, man, you up here covering up the main shit, cause he can run these routes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about you as a person. And for y'all young athletes out there, y'all gotta peep this shit. You gotta peep it when you deciding what school you finna go to and all that kind of shit. Or let's say you win the league and you trying to figure out in free agency where I'm gonna go. You need to figure out, man, who really fucking with me for real, or who really trying to use me as a commodity to get whatever they want to get. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like with Urban Meyer. They say Urban Meyer had him in there praying and shit.
And he shouldn't.
But you covering shit up Bill Belichick. They said, you saw the part where they say, they helped him get the apartment?
Yeah.
So the man, he had a mansion. He went and got an apartment just where he can smoke and shit. He was a chain smoker, like just high all the time. Okay. They helped him get the fucking shit.
I like my brother.
If this is true,
my brother dated a girl once from Connecticut, and he always told me. I know, like I said, he can't go in there, grew up in a pretty, decent and stable home.
Never seen
but Connecticut is rough. Like from what my brother has told me, like. It's not like it don't get much talk about like that, but they said it's a rough place. And I think one of the worst things for him to do was to get drafted by the Patriots. Cause he was right there. Like a lot of the bad influence can still affect him right there. In that being that they were so close. Yeah. And I think like the guy said in the documentary, maybe he got drafted to San Francisco or Seattle somewhere. Guys have to take a plane to get to instead of a 2-hour drive, then it'd probably been different. But with him, a lot of guys he hung with, I mean, they weren't really trying to tell him nothing differently. Like one guy kind of said, I was getting weed for him. I was a professional football player. You get caught with that messes up. So it wasn't really nobody positive in his life. Like talking about, especially after his daddy died, you know what I'm saying? Because me speaking from my own personal experience, I lived in a household that was trouble like that with my mom and my dad. But when you got that love for your dad, like it's really nothing he can do wrong. And that's the home I come from, and I feel that's the home he came from. Because even though I might see mom and dad get in a heated argument, or daddy might do this or do that, push mama or do this and do that. I know the love that my dad had for me. So I was able to push that aside and be like, I still love my father. No slight to my mom, but my father was my role model, my guy. He the one I based my life off of. He the one who looked out for me and took care of me. And even when I got into bad things, he was there to try to help me instead of just talk about me and criticize and hurt me and all that stuff. So in a way I could see like how that affected him. And it was real eye opening, especially when you think about all the elements plus the CTE playing a part.
It's so many, man. The shit is like
it was crazy.
It's so many different. It ain't your typical. We heard the man, okay, elite athlete, but he grew up in the street without a daddy, gang bang. We heard that shit countless times. this shit has so many layers, like he's saying.
Can I just talk my piece real quick?
Okay.
If you don't mind? This situation here represents what we as black men, white, it don't matter who, but as fathers, because we're all fathers on this table, right? This speaks to something much greater that we really need to focus on, okay? We gotta teach our daughters, because daughters gonna love their daddies, right?
Okay.
And the boys need us as the male example. We need to take from this documentary, and I ain't watched but one episode, but I took enough from it to know that we need to give our kids a shot. We need to give our kids the game to know how to negotiate life, because the life that we lived is different from the life our parents lived. And the life that we're living is going to be a lot different from the life that our kids are living. Okay? So, what I took from what I'm hearing, and what I took from the documentary is that sometimes a lot of times we gotta look at, like, I don't blame. It's hard. I don't want to say it like this. Let me say it a different way. What Aaron Hernandez did, and I'm gonna assume that it was true, was a culmination of living, and he didn't get a chance. He didn't know how to live in a different way, live life a different way. Okay. If he was gay, if he was homosexual, whatever. Okay, that just is what it is.
But in that world, it ain't.
It's not. It's right.
In the sports world, it ain't.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I know they showed the guy that used to play for the Patriots that was, and he was talking about the beard was his.
Yeah, he said
mask and everything.
Yeah, he said he wanted to gain a lot of weight to become less attractive, so people wouldn't think that he wasn't questioning why he wasn't never with a woman.
But my thing is, I guess what I'm getting at is I think all of us, males, females, people as parents, whoever, have a greater responsibility to try to give our kids a shot to live and not be in that space that Aaron Hernandez was in. And when I say that, I'm saying their space of, I gotta prove something. Because that's kind of what I took from the conversations on the phone with his girlfriend, the things that he did. It kind of felt like to me he was trying to prove that I'm a man, or I'm not soft, or I'm not this, or I'm not that. It's always something that he wasn't never comfortable in who he was. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
And so if in this society where things are totally different, man, we didn't grow up watching commercials where there were people the two men were kissing on TV. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I saw it last night.
I was gonna read.
They're doing it now.
It's there. It's there.
That kind of speaks for how the world has evolved, because, like you said,
on a whole nother level.
People now come out and say they gay like it just ain't nothing.
But in that sports world, it ain't. Even today, though, in that sports world, your boy Michael Sam, remember Michael Sam?
He got swallowed up. He got chewed up.
That man ain't in no league.
He didn't.
And that man was SEC Defensive Player of the Year.
Correct.
And right now, he's not in the league.
Correct.
So you're right. Both of y'all right. It has evolved a lot. Because every show that my wife had me watching, whether it be How to Get Away with Murder, Scandal, Greenleaf, you have some kind of gay scene on
Empire.
it. Empire. All of them got, but in the sports though, it's still, that's like might be the last horizon, baby.
Oh yeah, we here.
They ain't there yet.
They ain't even gotten adjusted to the black quarterback season.
Until parents, another thing I took away from the documentary is like parents. He felt like, one of the things that was said that he was just so nervous about it if his father found out, And one thing as parents, we can't dictate the lives of our children. They're gonna go.
I just want to say this: we as fathers have a whole different responsibility. Mamas gonna be mamas to the day they die. We are a totally different being, though. And when you hear a lot of these guys talk, these people on TV talk about when the dad was a powerful part of their life, these guys talk about their fathers, man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it kind of sounds to me like, and from what the piece I heard from this documentary was, that man knew Aaron Hernandez probably knew he was something else, but he looked to his dad for something different. He looked to his dad like, I could be something different.
Well, he probably knew his dad wasn't going to accept this shit.
Correct. Yeah, but I'm just saying, if I could be like my father.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he wasn't sure of if my father would accept me. Because I love you. You know what I'm saying? I love you.
And that's the thing.
That was my thing. That was my thing.
Coming from me, I just had a son. My son 1 year old. And, you know, sometimes I get in my feelings, I feel like he's playing with his sisters a little too much because they do a lot of girly things and I don't want it to rub off on him because I don't want that. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I'm never going to disown a child of mine. If he chose to be gay, I'm not going to like it, but that's his life. I live my life.
I had a former student athlete, and you know who he is. That motherfucker said in class, if his son was gay, he'd kill him. and he said that shit in front of. Nah, I cussed him out. And that's hey, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck about y'all like that. Yeah, I cussed him out. But he said that shit.
And that's the perception of this world because when you are a strong, straight man, that's like your worst fear. Mm-hmm. That you're gonna have a son
that's my thing.
That's gonna be gay.
But see, that's my thing, and that's why I'm going back to the responsibility we have as fathers, man. We don't know. We don't know what that's gonna be.
Okay.
We gotta be able to negotiate that, man. We gotta be kids negotiate this life.
So we got that part over here. What about this CTE part, y'all?
It's happening.
Because again, now you haven't watched the whole thing.
I haven't watched the whole thing.
Once you get there, you'll see. You've seen it. That man's brain was fucked up.
Well,
and he was only 27 years old. You see what I'm saying? Like we look at the NFL and how many licks they take in the NFL, but you really gotta drop that shit on down to Pee-wee, on up to high school, on up to college, on up to the NFL. And how many licks these kids taking to the motherfucking head, bro?
You saw Luke Kuechly.
He laid that bitch down.
No. You saw Luke Kuechly crying the night he had that concussion. If you remember that game, when he sat there on the field and he was crying, physically crying, because he knew he's back to that space again and that concussion and his brain and his health and everything. I remember that vividly, and it scared me because I was like, man, I've never seen nobody cry.
Well, in the documentary, they talk about Junior Seau. And we know how cold that son bitch was.
Yeah, he was.
And we saw what he did.
But all and that's the thing. It's a scary thing. It's a scary thing to see. I ain't got to see the documentary to understand the brain part of it because football is a violent sport. All right, I can tell you about stories I've told about a guy that used to play with McNair and talked about the things he endured and the things that McNair endured. They talk about how McNair never got right to the second half. McNair was always drunk first half. They always talk about how great he came back. McNair was high the first half, drunk, whatever you want to call it. It's just things with that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the documentary if they 100 for what they gave, but I just feel like I'm taking from that we as fathers, we got a lot of different shit to deal with that our fathers, people that were effective in our lives, didn't have to endure. We got a whole different bag of shit to deal with. Whether it be
well, they should have dealt with it better, I think. They were up here on some.
They could have.
The old men were.
I thought the mama was kind of
this one way you gonna be this way.
The mama kind of was like off-putting. She was kind of like.
I think for CT, I think NFL is I think trying to do a better job of getting that thing. I think they need to nip it in the bud early because it seems like we only talk about CTE after a player does something.
I think the NFL do. I think the NFL do.
And I think a lot of these lives could be saved if you just took the time out. And a veteran like Junior Seau, man, we want to test you. Because you know what I'm saying, you've been in this league a long time, you done took a lot of hits. Like right now, I think Steve Young should be tested for CTE.
Yeah. And y'all know how I feel about that boy. That motherfucker was cold.
Like, it's young.
And concussions took him out.
And
It's young.
Yeah, it took him out.
They are alive. Like let's talk to them. Let's get your brain tested.
It seemed like something from what I watched on it. You can't test them until they did.
So they did.
Like they gotta come up. Like the science is kind of behind. Like they gotta come up with the science to be able to check it while you're alive.
Yeah.
They can't really find it till you dead. But Steve suffered a lot of shit.
He did. He took a lot of hard hits.
That's what took him out.
I think just as long as Favre played, I think Steve could have played just as long as Favre played. Steve took a lot of hits.
That's a brutal game. Do we feel some type of way by watching this shit? do we as lovers of the NFL, and I love basketball first, but football is right there. It's probably number. I love boxing probably too.
I truthfully have to get through it before I can say that.
Do we feel some type of way?
I truthfully have to get through the rest of it before I can say I feel some type
but
of
then
way.
knowing what you know from the Will Smith joint, knowing what you know from other shit that came out, after Junior Seau and whatever else.
After watching the documentary, I got a newfound respect for Chris Boylan. You probably not familiar with Chris Boylan. You should be familiar with him. He was a Niner for like
the guy that they showed that they retired after one season.
Like, and it took a lot because Chris Boylan.
Oh, you were hot about that shit.
Yeah, I was.
I remember that.
I was not.
Ooh, it
caught us all off guard because Patrick Wood had just retired. And I'm thinking, okay, well, we got Chris. He can step up. He did pretty good. Yeah. And then he walked away from the game. I'm like, but after just knowing the severity and what he walked away from, he did to save his life. And shout out to him for taking that step because it's a big step to walk away from that kind of money, knowing that you're gonna get it and put your health before that. So I really give him a shout out for that one.
Well, just to bring this shit full circle, so nobody would say, because we're not forgetting about the victims and the murders.
No.
We're not forgetting about that. But what we're doing is, especially me, because I got a degree in psychology, so I never just look at what a person does. I look at what made a person do what they did. We're saying, it seems like if this documentary is forthright, that this shit could have been avoided if this young man had gotten help for, first of all, him being molested by the guy, whoever they say the older teenager was.
Yeah.
If he had gotten some counseling about who he was with his sexual identity and how to deal with that. And then, of course, if these new rules they trying to put in now with the college football, the NFL, we just saw national championship game. A boy got kicked out of the game, the national championship game, for targeting. If they had all this kind of shit going back to deal with this brain, because that's what controls everything.
It controls everything.
This will control everything,
and
right?
And parents, I just like I said, I still feel like we gotta keep an open mind. This thing is a part of the world, and we cannot get in our feelings thinking that it can't happen to our children, because it can. And at the same time, you gotta be open minded with. You gotta continue to love your kids and do what you gotta do, because. Like I say, even the guy that supposedly been, him and Hernandez supposed to been fooling around. He said if he had told his dad would have told him. He said it right in front of his pops, and his pops said and apologized to him, told him, if I steered you away from coming out with the truth, then I'm sorry. And a lot of times that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? We feel like, especially guys with strong father figures, like TJ pointed out, that. We might be scared they might be scared. We might not feel like the parents understand. So we got to keep an open mind about this thing and put God first, most importantly, and everything will be all right.
Before we get off this, I wanted to ask y'all fellas this, and I know we're going long with it, but this is some real shit here. How responsible do y'all hold Urban Meyer in Florida and Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots? Because as we talked about with these guys, Urban Meyer being, I guess ain't no guess. You're going to put Nick Saban up here. But then you're going to go between Dabo Swinney and Urban Meyer. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. And then in the NFL, ain't no doubt you put Bill Belichick here. So you know in their organization, they know every fucking thing about their players, especially their star players. How culpable are they for allowing this shit to go on where they know it? Aaron Hernandez went, to your point, went to 4th round.
He did.
That kind of talent in the SEC, won national championship, went 4th round. These motherfuckers knew something.
They knew. They knew. I don't know.
They pretty much said it was the failed drug test that dropped him. You know what I mean?
They say it's a failed drug. But you think they don't know about the other shit?
I don't know. I'm gonna give these guys an out. I don't know if they got everything. Everything. I don't know if they got.
Cause that's my thing with it. Okay, this man went to prison.
I don't know if they got.
Urban Meyer moved on to Ohio State winning the national championship. His name was in the running for the Dallas Cowboy job. Bill Belichick, and they talk about it in the documentary. While this man getting jammed up, this man in the courtroom, Bill Belichick and them in goddamn Washington, D.C. meeting with Trump, celebrating the championship. It's like life moves on for these guys. And so again, like these young athletes gotta know it, man. These boys using you.
It's a double-edged sword because it's an athlete. Aaron Hernandez could have been the athlete that was astute enough to understand that, look, they using me for my talent, but he didn't know because maybe the things of his past have clouded his understanding of what he was as an athlete, as a human being, as a person that, look, I know my worth, I know my value on the field, I know my value as a
seemed like his brother had this shit together though, didn't it?
Yeah, they said the brother was like a positive.
Well, but see, that's the thing though. That's the thing. He's talking about his brother.
The one that played at UConn.
Well, see, he might not have dealt with what Aaron dealt with. We just don't know. You know what I'm saying? He might have got the good of his dad, and Aaron got the worst. We don't know. But I'm not gonna hold.
Yeah, I'm
not gonna hold the coaches to that. I can't hold them responsible.
And I'm saying that as a coach. I'm saying that.
I'm not expecting just a stone cold killer.
I'm not expecting for them.
But I ain't saying that. What I'm saying is, you right. Y'all absolutely right. And I'm the one that's been a coach. And motherfucker try to throw up my players' behavior on us and shit.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is, as coaches, we do know what our players involved in.
Yeah, but see,
but as one of the real ones, we always try to give our players who were troubled. We try to give them that extra tender love and care. We try to give them whatever they weren't getting in the home. We gonna give it to them as coaches.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but we be knowing.
Optimistic.
We know. We know though.
Optimistic.
We know.
Your job was to just coach the athlete, not the kid.
That's
to a degree.
That's not how we looked at it.
But I'm saying though,
because the kid affects the game.
It does.
Because it's mental.
It's
like
correct.
if you fucked up off this basketball coach, or in track coach, if you fucked up off this track and field, or you fucked up off this court, you fucked up on my during the game. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Because you bringing that shit here.
Correct.
I had a kid that quit on me. He quit, and he was talented. Mm-hmm. He could have made the state in this track and field. He could have made the state in the distance, but he quit on me because of off the field shit. That off the field shit affects all of that.
Look at what it does for you. You have to negotiate two sides of the game.
But what was so crazy about me that, like I said, that the police investigation didn't pull nothing up about that until the Earn Lord when they were looking into that and they found the damn vehicle. They said the vehicle had been covered in car wheels. It hadn't been drove probably since that night of the murders, and they found it in that woman what's called.
And that my fiance and that my auntie.
That was another thing we said. Don't vote, man. That his fiance. His fiance really
cousin one that had breast cancer?
Yeah. Cousin one that had.
You talking about some kind of law. My God.
And the girlfriend went against her own sister.
My God, it's some so-called street cats,
They asked
mafiosos who ain't that goddamn.
They asked the girl in the courtroom, "Are you and your sister close?" That girl like that. She like,
she ain't had no answer for the
she had
motherfucker.
nothing. Cause she was riding with this nigga, you know what I'm saying?
That shit.
Then they pulled them clips of them folks hanging out together, chilling. When she found out the man was dead, they heard it in the house. Like she was a rider though, and she was a rider. And you question that CTE shit, but he was smart enough to know that if he did that with the rule that they had in place, that them folks gonna get some bread behind it. For him killing
You think that's the reason he did it? At first, it's like I was fucked up behind it. At first, I was like, okay, that's the reason he did it. But then I was like,
CTE shit enough.
no, not even CTE. The shit with them fucked up ass, you gonna see it. They did a radio interview where a reporter came out and said he was gay. They outed it. And then 2 days later, that's when he killed himself.
I thought the
like they
girlfriend
said,
didn't have nothing to do with him. She putting it out there.
No, this was some fucking.
They said
some reporters did an interview, and they were making jokes about it and everything.
They
and
showed,
2 days later, that man was
they
gone.
showed in the courtroom where like once he got guilty of the Aaron Lloyd murder, he stone faced. Like as soon as he got found not guilty for the double murder, oh, he cried like a baby.
That shit crazy. And I just hope that shit ain't no. That shit right there should be a stop sign for coaches throughout this country, parents throughout this country. If your kids in athletics, motherfuckers should be talking to their kids, man, and helping these motherfuckers, man.
You gotta help the kids negotiate life, man.
That's what it is,
man. It's just what it is.
And there ain't no doubt about it.
And I sure think that should be a college course. A life college course.
Go.
Cool. Subscribe to our daddy's YouTube channel. He's the best. Hit the like button, turn on the notifications.